Hi there, hope you're safe and are having a wonderful time. My name is Gaurav Gupta. I'm a best-selling author, an international motivational speaker, and a business coach. It's my mission to impact 100,000 people in 2021, empowering them through my work, through my YouTube channel, and through other ways of engaging and coaching people. One of my coaches recently asked me a very important question. And this is a question which many of us have, especially people who are into offering services to other people, new entrants, or people who are struggling with the competition. How is it that we decide the value of our offering? This particular person, he's a coach who's a certified coach. I've coached him and trained him and certified him to be a life and a business coach. And when he was going to the market, his primary question was, how do I decide the value of my offering? If I keep it too high, will people really pay me? Or if I keep it too low, will I lose out on something? And I'm sure this is a question which all of you have, especially trainers, coaches, or when your competition is ahead of you. You normally have this tendency to get into the price war. It is in those difficult decision moments that things become tough. Because on one hand, you do not want to lose the client, and on the other hand, you do not want to lose on the profit. So how do you decide what is the true value of your offering, or what is your true worth, or the service which you're providing? How can you value it, and how can you put a price tag on it? Here is what I advised my coachee, and this helped him decide his true worth and the value of his offerings. This is a beautiful story that I came across on the internet, and I'm sure this story will give you an answer to what is it that you are worth and how you should price your products, yourself, your offerings. I'm sure you'll enjoy this story. I'll see you around.
Before he died, a father said to his son, "Here is a watch your grandfather gave me. It is almost 200 years old. But before I give it to you, go to the jewelry store in the city. Tell them I want to sell it and see how much are they ready to pay." The son went to the jewelry shop and then came back to his father and said, "Father, the jeweler said he'll pay me $100 for this watch because it is very old." The father said, "Okay, now go to the pawn shop and see what they can offer." The son went to the pawn shop and then came back to his father and said, "They only offered me $20 because the watch is old and it has a scratch on it." The father said, "Okay, now I want you to go to the museum and show the watch to them." The son very reluctantly went to the museum and then came back. Surprised, he said, "Father, they offered me $200,000 for this rare piece. They wanted it to be included in their precious antique collection." The father said, "I want to let you know that the right place values you in the right way. Don't put yourself in the wrong place and get angry if they don't value you. Never stay in a place where someone doesn't see your value or you don't feel appreciated. If you don't know your value, you will settle for far more less than you deserve. People who do not know their value settle for far less than they are worth in their relationships, in their friendship, in their professions and jobs. They know they are worth more, but they settle for someone else's definition of their own worth. This is the difference between winners and losers. This is the difference between people who love their lives versus who hate theirs. You have to know your true worth. Do not allow anyone else to dictate your worth to you. Most people will allow just anyone to influence their perceptions of themselves. But winners refuse to accept opinions of small-minded people. They refuse to be put in a box. They will not be defined by anyone but themselves. They know their value is set by their own thoughts about who they are, not by someone else's opinions. Don't let anyone put a price on you, but you set your own price, and do not go on giving discounts to people so that you can fit in or be liked by them. You can either be a people pleaser or you can stand for what you truly are worth of. People pleasers never end up happy. You need to learn to put yourself first. Learn to know your worth by the work you do, the commitment you have, and the value you add. You build your worth working on it every single day, without excuses, with total dedication, every day, to be the best version of yourself. Do not allow anyone to diminish your worth. Awaken that part of you that demands you to give your best every day. Only you know what you're truly capable of. Get up and commit to excellence and be the best you that you can ever be. Only you know what you truly are capable of. You determine the level you demand from yourself. Only you can decide your true worth. In this world, You only have to earn the respect of just one person, and that person is you. Reminds me of a beautiful poem. When you get what you want in your struggle for self, and the world makes you king for a day, just go to the mirror and look at yourself and see what the man in the glass has to say. For it isn't your father or mother or wife whose judgment upon you must pass. The fellow whose verdict counts the most in your life is the one staring back from the glass. He's the fellow to please, never mind all the rest, for he's with you clear to the end, and you've passed your most difficult and dangerous test if the man in the glass is your friend. You may fool the whole world down the pathway of yours and get pats on the back as you pass, but your final reward will be heartache and tears if you've cheated the man in the glass. It's time for you to decide who you are. It's time to decide who you will become. It's time to demand more from yourself. It's time to decide what you will not settle for and what your true worth is. So go ahead and raise your standards. Rise up and let no one question your worth.
Wasn't that a wonderful story? And it brings home a very important point. Your true value or the value of your services does not depend upon what you think. It simply depends upon the kind of marketplace you are in and what kind of results or impact you can create there. Next time, when you're deciding on the value of your services or your true worth, always remember your clients pay you for the impact or the results you produce for them. The moment you can distinguish yourself by creating impactful, long-lasting results for your clients, it will be very easy for you to decide your true worth. And in fact, this entire process will also help you filter out and go to only the right clients. So next time when you're apprehensive or afraid, do not worry about losing the client. Rather focus on adding the right value. And with that right value, you will be able to decide on the right price or right worth for yourself and your services. I hope you enjoyed this video, this story, and you were able to understand that you are truly priceless. Your worth depends upon the impact which you're creating or the value you're adding. If you like this video, do share it with your friends, family, and networks. If you have not subscribed to my channel so far, do it now and don't forget to click the bell icon. I look forward to see you soon. You stay blessed, keep rocking, and have a wonderful time. Thank you.